and a very, very good evening right here from the Togat Sports Center. It's me, your boy Tabiso Sindani, right here on Mukulu Media. We are back with the National Futsal League. It's 2026. We are back. Me and the Mukulu team. We are here. It's going to be a jam-packed year yet again. Last year we ended off with a bang. The league is looking very, very exciting. The league is looking very, very closely contested by eThekwini City and New Era. But with that being said, today's game we had a couple of games earlier this weekend. Just to go through a few results before I dive into today's game. On the 24th of Jan, we had Maritzburg Hotspurs versus Hugos, which was 7-0 to Maritzburg Hotspurs. That is a statement to Maritzburg Hotspurs, who are playing today, by the way, with New Era. It's a statement of their defense. Looking at their stats, this season they have 4 clean sheets. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game because now they're playing a team who's a high scoring average with a goal average of 11.7. So it's going to be a big tactical game. Hope we can see a lot of goals, but at the same time, I know Maritzburg Hotspurs are going to make sure they defend their goal as they've been doing the whole season. They probably the best defensive team in the league right now. Going back to the results, another walkover for Young Italians against Tonga Suburbs, which resulted in a 3-0, which is very sad. Like it's sad for the game when we have walkovers because we always want people to fulfill the fixtures, watch some action, get a few goals in. But with that being said, congratulations to Tonga Suburbs for getting those 3 points. And then on the 17th of Jan, we had 2 games between eThekwini City and Collegians, which was 24 to eThekwini City. Exciting. That is a big statement for last year's champions, showing their prowess in the opening games of 2026. So it was a big statement. Unlucky there to my Collegians boys. Hopefully they'll bounce back after heartfelt results. And then we had New Era and Young Colonials, another big scoring statement from another title contending team, which is New Era. They won that game 17-2. So yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good start to the year. Very, very exciting. But let's go on to today's game between New Era, who are currently number 1 on 28 points, and Maritzburg Hotspurs, who are currently 4th with 15 points, if I am correct. So no, with 22. I beg your pardon, with 22 points. Yeah, we are minutes away. From the game to start. Before that happens, let's go through how the league looks right now. At bottom of the table, we have Young Colonials with 0 points. Then we have Hugos at number 9 with 6 points. Then we have Young Italians at number 8 with 7 points. Tonga Suburbs with 8 points at number 6. Then we have PMP Rangers at number 6 with 13 points. And then we have Collegians with 15 points at number 5. Then we have Maritzburg Hotspurs, who are playing today with New Era at number 4 with 22 points. Belchester at number 3 with 22 points. Just came in actual facts from the league. Belchester have been suspended for what I do not know at this current point, but just to share a bit of light on that situation right now. That means if Maritzburg Hotspurs wins today or has a draw, they move up to 3rd. Then continuing the league standings, we have New Era at number 2 with 28 points, and then eThekwini City at top with 28 points on goal difference. So it's a very significant game today, because if New Era wins or draws, they go to number 1. If Maritzburg Hotspurs wins or draws, they go 3rd, with Belchester being suspended. So we don't know how long, but yeah, that is the current league. We are moments away from the game. We have gone through the formalities. The referee is ready. We can see they're good to see the players back in 2026. Some national team players there on the field for both sides, in actual fact. So it's going to be exciting because now we have a lot of quality on the field. Not to be biased, but yeah, I'm going to try my best not to sway towards my old team, Maritzburg Hotspurs. I'm very excited, and we are underway. Kendo Tulani. Box shape deep. Like I had mentioned that Maritzburg Hotspurs usually plays the low block and looks to attack you on the counter attack. So it's going to be interesting to see the tactical approach from New Era today, because now they are not used to playing teams that play a low block, and Maritzburg Hotspurs is a very good defensive team. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Shaky start there from New Era, not knowing what to do with this Maritzburg Hotspurs low block. Unlucky there, Samson. Bad first touch. Do. Tulani. Quick pass. Oh, unlucky. Good quick movements. Well, I guess this is what New Era are planning to do today. Quick movements around the box because of that deep formation there by Maritzburg Hotspurs. But also they need to be very careful because Hotspurs are very good on the counter attack. So they need to be very careful about committing too many players up forward. Always trying to provide cover. Samson receiving in the middle of Park Vaughan. Samson. Throw in there for Maritzburg Hotspurs. Playing it back. Unlucky there from the Maritzburg Hotspurs goalkeeper. Just to mention, we have been running a poll on our Instagram page at the futsal.SAIFA page on Instagram, just to check a bit of the results and what you guys think at home is going to be the results. Nice shot there by Tulani. Going back to the poll, 61% of you guys said New Era is going to win today, 34% said Maritzburg Hotspurs is going to win, and 5% have predicted a draw. So yeah, just to keep up with that poll and the results, go on futsal.SAIFA on our Instagram page just to check out everything that is going on there. Van Vai there, beautiful skills. Samson not reading the communication between him and Van Vai. The ever so reliable Vinay Suktu is back in 2026. There's that keeper to striker distribution. Perhaps he's not a bit warm. It's a bit shaky. Van Vai looking to be creative. He needs to be fast there. Tulani, good save. Corner there for New Era. New Era are very good with set pieces, so they need to be very careful, Hotspurs. Tulani. Back to Tulani. Good defense. There's that counter attack from Hotspurs. Unlucky there from Vaughan. Dues out there calling the ball, marshalling things from the back as usual. Interesting to see the lineup today from New Era, not the usual suspects. Maybe perhaps the coach is trying a new formation, trying out new players, new recruits. I'm seeing a lot of new faces in this New Era team, so they did a bit of recruiting during the December break. So interesting to see how these new players actually fare and gel with the old guard of the team. Matigizela looking to break through the lines. Back to Tulani. Unlucky there. Samson there on the ball, trying to use his strength. Van Vai breaking through the lines, trying a shot, unlucky. Maritzburg Hotspurs are working their way into this game gradually after a shaky start, conceding a lot of shots at goal. A mistake there by the keeper, good recovery there by Vaughan. Kendall, Vaughan. Javon. Maritzburg Hotspurs need to be very careful playing that ball at the back because New Era are a good team on the counter press, so they need to be very careful they don't make mistakes, and they are very good on set pieces. Like I said, as we always see, it's not a set piece, it's not a set piece. The ref deems it a goal kick. Samson receiving. Thanks to Van Vai. Van Vai. Pillay. Good move by Pillay. Unlucky. Good move there, using the wide areas to break down the New Era seam. Substitutions. Tulani. Back to Tulani. Tulani, a new face here in the New Era side. Very interesting to see what he does today. Good shots there by Tulani. Samson, unlucky there by Samson. Maritzburg Hotspurs are building it up, they're getting it back into the game, while New Era are just trying to feel out their new formation, new system, new players. Dlamini's there checking in. Hopefully he makes an impact. He's a good goal scorer, back from the national team. Keeper to striker, unlucky there by Vinay Suktu. Shelembe. Do with the shot, and it's a goal there by Du Matigizela. Like I said, Hotspurs need to be very careful when they lose balls in the final third, in their own half, if I may say. Poison. That is a foul, playing the ball on the ground. That is one of the rules that we have here on the Futsal League, is that you cannot play the ball on the ground. Why, I do not know, but yeah, I guess those are the rules that have been put by the National League and, of course, the Futsal Association across the board. So obviously just checked in. Do with the shots, unlucky. Back from national team duties, and Tobisi Kumalo is back. He's back. One of my favorite players, skillful. He looks to make another impact, scoring a hat-trick in his last game. Dlamini over the ball there. It's a throw-in for New Era. Tobisi Kumalo. Sussing things out, trying to warm up. Sobisi. Sulani very strong there on the ball. Samson showing some aggression, winning that ball back, and it's a foul to Maritzburg Hotspurs. Shelembe, back to Poison. Patient build up there by Maritzburg Hotspurs. Shelembe, back to Samson. Bad ball there by Samson, unlucky, couldn't read it properly. Sobisi Khumalo. Tulani very strong there on the ball. Boyson helping out. Good shots. Nice stop there by Vinay Suktu. Very tight at this moment. 1-0. Just to rephrase on the scores. Good save there by Vinay Suktu. Maritzburg Hotspurs looking to use the keeper. Sampson needs to be very careful losing the ball at the back end. Good save there by Pillay. Good save. Dlamini. Back to Khumalo. Back to the reliable Mdu. All the way back to Mr. Suktu. Mapumulo's just checked in. Patient build up. Quick fire double, quick 1-2, unlucky. Madlala there a bit slow on the receiving end. Just had to be a bit quicker. Didn't realize that Dlamini was on him. Good hard tackle there by Mdu. Maybe a lack of concentration there by the captain, causing an unnecessary throw in. Well, if you have just tuned into the Mukulu Media page, it's a live stream. We are live broadcasting a game between New Era and Maritzburg Hotspurs. The score currently is 1-0 to New Era. Shaky, tightly contested game. A game between first and fourth. Significant results for both teams today. If New Era wins or draws, they go to number 1. And if Maritzburg Hotspurs wins or draws, ends up at number 3 with Manchester being suspended. Good play there by Pillay. Back to Madlala. Switches it all the way to Pillay. Pillay in the box. Lack of movement there by Shelembe. Was rushing to go back and defend. Mapumulo on the ball right now. Over the top, Sumtu. Unlucky. Sobisi. Khumalo looking to suss him out. Cuts in, looking for a shot. Good defense there. As you can see, if you have just tuned in, if you're seeing the formations and shapes that Maritzburg Hotspurs they are using in the different phases of the game. They started with a block formation. Now they're using the diamond shape, going deeper and deeper into their zone. So it's very interesting how New Era will try and break down this defense, which is very, very solid. It does not give away anything. Good shot there by Msobisi Khumalo. Pillay. Good skill. Cuts in. Playing it safe there. New Era. Playing in their own half. Trying to draw out Maritzburg Hotspurs all the way back to Vinay Suktu. Patience. Sobisi. Sobisi. New Era trying to build up very, very patiently, tiring the opponents out from the shuffling back and forth. Back Sumtu. beating him close. Unlucky, good block there by Pile. Maritzburg Hotspurs using the counter attack. Shelembe. Here's a 2v1. And it's a goal! There by Duma Tigizela. Maritzburg Hotspurs got caught on the counter attack. A system that they wanted to use against New Era, but they couldn't defend the transition. Good attacking play there by New Era. Quick fire double. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to New Era. Dooley just checked in. Perhaps Dooley is one of the new recruits that New Era have recruited for 2026. Interesting to see what he does. Looks like a very energetic player. Unlucky there, Madala. Keeper to striker. Dlamini with a goal! Like I told you, keeper to striker. Vinay Sukdu to Dlamini. Where have we seen that before? If 2-0 was a victory, then 3-0 is easy streets. New Era is on 3-0. What a breakdown, what a breakdown, what a breakdown there by Maritzburg Hotspurs there at the back. Lapse of concentration, Shelembe losing the ball there again. 1-on-1 with Mto. Unlucky, good recovery, counter attack. Can Madala do it? Unlucky, can Madala do it? Good save there by Ntuli. Good defensive work. Unlucky there, Shelembe seems not to be in the game right now. Samson back in the game. National team player. Can he be the spark that Maritzburg Hotspurs needs right now? As it is 3-0 to New Era. Back Suntuli. Mapumulo. Dlamini. Playing as a pivot. Dooley just a bit slow there. Needed to give it to, oh, unlucky there, Mapumulo. Pillay there, taking initiative. Unlucky. Unlucky there, Dlamini, Vinay Sukdu, and Dlamini seems to have this telepathic communication from keeper to striker, like we saw that game against Belchester where Dlamini scored a beautiful hat-trick, with Vinay giving him 3 assists. Kumalo enjoying himself, showing the trickery there with a good, comfortable 3-0 win. If I may say, lead. Set piece specialist, New Era. What can they conjure up? Let's see what they're coming up with in 2026. Dlamini cutting in, unlucky. So we see counter attack. Pile, can he do it? Goal by Pile. What a cracker! What a cracker! Vinay couldn't do anything about that. 3-1. Maritzburg Hotspurs have put life back into this game, with needing just 2 goals to get back into it. Unlucky there by Dlamini. Good creativity there by New Era. Samson. Samson back to Pile. Unlucky. Okay, good defense there by Mapumulo, making sure that Pile does not get a square ball or a shot at goal, having seen that he scored such an amazing goal. From keeper to striker again, unlucky, a bit overcooked there by Vinay. Counter attack, unlucky. Dooley. Boyson making his way back into the game. Madlala. Back to Pile. Pile with the shots. Dooley there. 2v1. Dlamini with the goal! Beautiful goal there by Dlamini. Just when you thought the chance was gone, buries it with such aplomb. 4-1 there to New Era. Boyson to Samson. Samson needs to be very careful dribbling at the back. Van Vai making his way back into the game after a lengthy spell on the bench. Dooley. Dooley not seeing the keeper there off his line. Could have caught him off guard. Patient build up here from New Era. Dude taking initiative. Counter attack here from Maritzburg Hotspurs. I do not know what the referee saw there, but I'm pretty sure there was an impediment stopping them from a goal scoring opportunity. Dude with a shot. Unlucky there. Lucky there by Van Vai, trying to break the lines with a forward pass, because now if you're looking at the game, they're trying to play from left to right in their own half, and it's causing them a lot of problems. So now I think Van Vai is just trying to show a bit of initiative and put the ball forward. Unlucky there from Samson. Pumulo soon Dooley. Dooley 1-on-1 with Van Vai. Patience there by New Era. 1-on-1 Dooley. Unlucky. Good pass there by Van Vai into the New Era box. Unlucky. Dooley with the shot. Unlucky there by Boyson. Good hold up play by Madlala. Vinay taking his time there with the goal kick, using the clock. A bit of side leg there by Mdu. Madlala, unlucky. Sulani making his way back into the game. Dooley. Using his patience. Du needs to be very careful here at the back. the shots. Unlucky. Good shot there by Tulani. His compass a bit off the target. If you have just joined us, the score is 4-1 to New Era. Boyson, Shelembe, unlucky. Good link. Pile. Good interception there by Boyson. Counter attack from Hotspurs. Samson. Madlala to Samson. Shelembe. Lucky. Sharon. To Sulani. Madlala. Madlala with the shots. Unlucky. Good first touch by Madlala. Pile. Tumtu. Tuli makes his way back into the game. Unlucky. Poison. Sulani. New Era looking to wind down the game as we edging closer and closer to halftime with a lead of 4-1. Good match management there by New Era, trying to draw out Hotspurs as they are playing a very, very deep block. Pile, back to two. Two to Pile. Pile with a shot, and it's a goal! Good move there by Mdu. Dribbling across the middle of the park, giving a beautiful, beautiful reverse ball there to Pile. Tucks it away. 5-1 to New Era. Signal of intent. These guys really want to be 2026, 2025 champions. It's a good game. 5-1 to New Era. Van Vai checks in back into the game. Good combination play there by Van Vai. Just a heavy touch there by Shelembe. Conceding the throw in the opposition half. Back to Vinay. Vinay looking to catch Ramburan on a slip up there, not checking his spacing. Cuts in. Good defense. Van Vai. Back to Shelembe. Van Vai. A bit too hard there by Van Vai to his teammates. Kumalo checks in, back in. Dlamini is also back. Kumalo couldn't read Dlamini's thought process there. He wanted to combine with him, drawing the defender back into the false nine position. is a deliberate foul there by Ushelembe. Hotspurs need to be very careful they don't concede because New Era are a very, very, very good team on the set piece. Interesting to see what creativity Mdu comes up with here with his team. Hope Dlamini is okay there. If you have just joined us, we have been running a poll the whole day on our Instagram page. Please do go check it out at futsal.saifa on Instagram. The poll stands as follows: New Era 61% to win the game, Maritzburg Hotspurs 34% to win the game, and 5% of the general public say it's going to be a draw. Currently, it is 5-1 to New Era. New Era having a good, huge signal of intent on this game as they look to topple over eThekwini City and go to number 1 in the league on points, as eThekwini City has a much higher goal difference. Dlamini! Oof, unlucky there, I beg your pardon, that is Mtobisi Kumalo. Vai. Unlucky there from Kolani. Shelembe. Back to Samson. Shelembe again. Dlamini with the counter attack. Tulani, back to Kolani. Patient build up, winding down the game as we closing nearer and nearer to the halftime. It is 5-1 to New Era. If you have just tuned in the Mukulu Media page, it's a live stream right here from Tonga Sports Center. Tulani with a shot. Good defensive play there by Kolani. Samson. Samson. Unlucky, a bit overcooked. And that is it for this first half. Very, very, very interesting game. But just as we had thought, Maritzburg Hotspurs are gonna make it very difficult for New Era to score a couple of goals, as the New Era team being a very, very high goal averaged team, with scoring 5 goals in the first half, which is very, very, very commendable. That is a statement to the rest of the league that these guys mean business. Hopefully, Maritzburg Hotspurs can win and come back in the second half. And the question is, will New Era go on to score another 5 goals or more in the second half? Right here on the Mukulu Media, we will be back for the second half. as we head into the second half, as we head into the halftime of this game. Looking forward to the second half. Just a bit of stats updates for you watching at home, live here on the Mukulu Media page. The score is currently 5-1. 22 shots for New Era, 12 shots for Hotspurs, 14 on target for New Era, 3 on target for Hotspurs, 1 corner for New Era, 4 for Hotspurs. So as you can see, just judging by these stats, is that it's going to be a game of two halves because it's tightly contested. As you can see, with 4 corners, Hotspurs are looking to attack New Era in the final third, causing a lot of corners in the opposition half with, of course, less shots. But if you can see the shots on target by New Era, showing a signal of intent with 5 goals from 14 shots on targets, which is very commendable, very, very impressive return of 64% shot accuracy with 25% for Maritzburg Hotspurs. So hopefully they can get up the shot accuracy, because a high shot accuracy equals more goals. So as we have seen from New Era. With that being said, we will be back right after this with second half between New Era and Maritzburg Hotspurs right here from the Tonga Sports Center on Mukulu Media, broadcasting live on our YouTube page. If you have just joined us, please do live stream, join us, follow us, subscribe, and make sure you go on our Instagram page to follow the poll, which is currently sitting on 61% win for New Era, 34% win for Maritzburg Hotspurs, I beg your pardon, a draw, 5% by the general public. With that being said, we'll be back. And we are back right here on Mukulu Media. It's the National Futsal League. It's the second half between New Era and Maritzburg Hotspurs. The score is currently 5-1 to New Era. Interesting to see if Hotspurs do a bit of tactical changes, maybe opting to go for a more attacking approach, I beg your pardon, an attacking approach in the second half. And New Era looking to score more goals as they are tipped to go number one tonight with a 5-1 lead currently in tonight's game. So very, very interesting. We are moments away. If you have just tuned in, and if you haven't tuned in, please do go on the YouTube page on Mukulu Media just to watch this game live. Jaron standing over the ball there. Moments away from a very, very interesting second half. And we are underway. Mdu looking to throw the Hotspurs players out. Back to Mdu. Good off the ball running there by Pele. Mdu. Jamini. Good interception there by Madlala. Samson. Interesting to see that Hotspurs have changed their keeper to Rory. Pile. Good save there by Vinay Sukdu, showing his national team prowess. Quick off his line. If Pile would have read his scouting report, he would have. Pile, good save again there by Vinay Sukdu. Shot by Mdu, unlucky. Shelembe. Back to Samson. Patient build up by Hotspurs. Back to Madlala. Unlucky there by Madlala. Trying to find Pile in between the lines. Unlucky there by Madlala, not checking where he's at in the box. Samson back to Shelembe. Shelembe to Pile. Shelembe breaking the lines. Foul there by Dlamini. Interesting to see that Hotspurs is playing the same game that New Era was playing in the first half, which is very, very upfront and attacking. They are finding themselves building up the ball in the opposition half a lot. And interesting to also see that New Era are just looking to defend the game, play off the counter as they are building up a lot in their own half. As we can see now, they're conceding free kicks in and around the 18-yard area, something that we did not see in the first half. Now Shelembe over the ball. Pile, unlucky. Vinay to Pile, unlucky Jaron. Jamini with the shot, goal! And that's a hat trick tonight from Dlamini. Continue his good scoring goal form. 6-1 to New Era. Good patient build up. Catches Hotspurs with the sucker punch. Samson. Good pass there by Rory to Samson. Then Madlala tucks it away. Vinay couldn't do anything about that. He was left in no man's land. 6-2 to New Era. Pile. Back to Dlamini. Sulani makes his way back into the game. Madlala. Madlala with a goal! There is still life here for Maritzburg Hotspurs. It is 6-3. All they need is 3 more goals. Catching New Era napping. Du needs to rally his troops up and sort out this defensive formation there at the back. To Pile, back to Du. Sulani showing good strength on the ball. Good hold up play by Sulani. Good save there by Rory. Back to Du. Sulani. Good defense there by Du. Very, very interesting. Kumalo makes his way back into the game. A bit of side legs, I guess, there from Pile. Kumalo back to Sulani. Kumalo again. Dlamini. Back to Dlamini. Good patient build up here from New Era. There by Du. Madlala almost catching Vinay there on the first pole. Shelembe. Pile. Bit of side legs there by Du. Maybe he needs to catch a bit of a breather. Dlamini. Back to Sulani. New Era having a lot of ball possession here in the last 2 or 3 minutes of this game. Unlucky him too. Almost catching Rory there. Madlala. Good save again by Vinay. Sweeper keeper Rory making sure that his defense doesn't get caught off guard. Mapumulo making his way back. Two needs a bit of a breather. Good interception. Boyson making his way back into this game. Unlucky. Unlucky, good skill, turn and shoot there by Pile. Pile causing all sorts of problems here for New Era. Shelembe. Dlamini. And a beautiful step over there from Dlamini, forcing Shelembe as the last man to commit, causing a foul in a very dangerous area. As we know that New Era are a very dangerous team when it comes to set pieces in and around the corner. Interesting to see what Kumalo comes up with this week, as he scored a beautiful free kick last time out against Belchester. Dlamini, Mapumulo off the crossbar, unlucky there by Mapumulo. Samson. Back to Samson. Out to Shelembe. Shots! Unlucky Dlamini. Good defensive work there by Mapumulo, retrieving the ball back for his team. Du's back in the game. If you have just joined us, the score is 6-3 to New Era, with Hotspurs scoring 2 goals here quickly in the second half, just to make things a bit interesting. Pile with the shots, good save, Vinay, and it's a goal. Mistake there from Umdu, and Vinay is very unimpressed with his defenders and his team. What are they doing playing there at the back? It has cost him greatly in tonight's game. The score is currently 6-4. There is life at the end of the tunnel here for Maritzburg Hotspurs. They look to make a huge resurgence here in the second half. With the shots. Good pass there by Rory. Kumalo. Poison, Fenvai. Shelembe, unlucky. Good combination play there from Shelembe and Fenvai. Maritzburg Hotspurs need to be very careful with these fouls, as we know that if you get 5 accumulated fouls, it's a 20-meter penalty. Tempers flaring there, tempers flaring. The game is a bit intense. Fouls all over the place. The referees are kind of confused right now. Which is which? We shall see. It's a Maritzburg Hotspurs free kick here in the 18-yard area. Interesting here, a bit of a team talk there from Maritzburg Hotspurs. Maybe they have a set piece they are planning. Something from the training pitch. Fenvai with a goal! Beautiful set piece, something straight off the training ground, and it works to perfection. The score is currently 6-5. New Era are just falling apart here in the early stages of the second half. Like I told you, a change in approach, a change in mindsets, and a change in tactic has led to Maritzburg Hotspurs taking back control of this game. Only needing one goal now. Fenvai. Pile, unlucky. Shelembe. Poison. Back to Shelembe. Back to Samson. Shelembe not getting the support that he required there in a tight space. They're being rushed by the defender. Madlala makes his way back into the game. Can he make the impact? Samson to Poison. It's a 3v2 counter-attack. Good recovery there by Maritzburg Hotspurs. The game is intense. It's intense. If you have just joined us, the score is 6-5. It's very close. It's very close. Can Maritzburg Hotspurs get back into this game and go for the win? Or can New Era seal the deal? Unlucky there from Kumalo. Beautiful goal there by Kumalo. Can catching Maritzburg Hotspurs under pressure there at the back, trying to build up from the middle of the park straight to the goalkeeper. 7-3 is the current score. Can they be caught off guard? Good recovery there by Mdu and Dlamini to make sure Madlala doesn't take the shots. Dlamini tried to work his way with trickery there. Unlucky. Hotspurs are still in this game, only needing 2 goals. But New Era are looking to make sure they seal the result. Good block there by Mdu. Counter attack. Ooh, unlucky Mdu. Rory quick off his sticks, just making sure the angle is a bit too tight for Mdu. Miscommunication there at the back from the Hotspurs players while they're making a substitution. Very, very disorganized there. Could this cost them a goal? Dlamini! And yes, it does cost them a goal. A miscommunication costing them a throw in a very, very dangerous area. And like I always tell you, New Era are the best set piece specialists in the league. They are always pulling a rabbit out the hat when it comes to creating set pieces and scoring goals. And that man, Dlamini, as usual, scores another beautiful goal. With 4 goals today, the score is 8-5. Good save there by Vinay. A bit of side legs there from Mdu. Oof, good save, Vinay. Dooley. Back to Vinay. And shoots, unlucky Dlamini. Kumalo. Dooley on debut scores an amazing goal there. A bit overcooked there by Rory Tupile. Zizi makes his way back into the game. Madlala. Dlamini. Goal! Beautiful. Comes to the cameras for a good celebration, and that is a brace there for Mthobisi Kumalo today. The usual suspects making a great impact on this game, stamping their authority with 9 goals. 9-5 is the current score. If you've just tuned in the Makulu Media live stream, oh, I beg your pardon, that's the 10th goal. They've scored so many goals, I've lost count. Murray with the shots. Unlucky. Shelembe, 3v1, Pile, goal! 10-6. Still a bit of fight left in the Maritzburg Hotspurs. Still a bit of fighting spirit. Can they do it? Is there enough time? That is the question. I guess it's not over until the fat lady sings. Unlucky. Pile. Unlucky, unlucky. Good move there. Good shot there by Pele, trying to get his team back into the game. He's been a live wire the whole night. If they end up losing this game, it'll be a very heartfelt loss for him. Timeout there for New Era. If you have just joined us, please do go check out the poll on futsal.SAIFA on our Instagram page. It's 61% a win for New Era, 34% a win for Maritzburg Hotspurs, and 5% say it's a draw. Very, very interesting. It was kind of leading towards a draw when it was 6-5, and then, you know, New Era flexed a bit of muscle, scoring a quick fire double, which lands them to 10 goals, with 4 goals for Andrew Dlamini, I beg your pardon, scoring an amazing 4 goals in this game, continuing his good goal-scoring prowess, and with Mdu Captain fantastic with the hat-trick as well. So it's interesting to see what Maritzburg Hotspurs is going to do when they come back from this timeout. A bit of tactical changes, change in formation, and what I think they need is a bit of energy in the final third, and you know, if they can just figure out how they are trying to attack and a bit faster in the final third, should really catch New Era off guard. And we are back here from the timeouts. Unlucky, Vinay. Miscommunication there from Tulani and Vinay. Poison. Good save, unlucky. Poison trying to catch Vinay off guard there in the first ball. Still a bit of life left. Hopefully they still have a bit of time to make a late resurgence here in the game. Good block there by Tulani. Two. Unlucky, good combination play there from Mapumulo and Craig. by Mapumulo Tutulani. Unlucky. Poison. The ever so reliable Vinay. Making sure the angle is too tight there for Poison to even make a chance. New Era killing the game. Unlucky there for Madlala, getting his legs tangled up. Good touch there from Tulani. Back to Mtu. Good match management here. Ooh, unlucky, almost causing an own goal. Good match management here from New Era. I beg your pardon. Just trying to kill the sting in the game. Retreating to a low block in terms of their defense. Looking to catch Maritzburg Hotspurs on the counter-attack. Saving a bit of energy at the same time. Unlucky, unforced errors. Unlucky. Hotspurs coaches don't seem to agree with the referee and that they don't deem that as a foul. But yeah, as we should know, coming from the back is always a foul, no matter which format of football we are playing, but it's always a foul. So I guess things are just a bit intense right now. Tempers are flaring. The game is intense, with such huge significance in this game. Du here looking to score from a set piece yet again. Hakim Du, good block there by Madlala. Timeout here from Hotspurs. We are edging closer with 1 minute left in this game. New Era are looking to close out the game with a slow build-up, just making sure that they secure the result. Hotspurs feeling that they can still get back in the game, needing just 4 goals, which is a bit of a stretch with 1 minute left in the game. But hey, man, as we have seen in football, anything happens. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Clearly the new era players are unhappy about something, thinking that that was a corner before the timeouts, and Hotspurs catching them off guard and taking the ball. A bit of gamesmanship there by Mdu. Shelembe with the shot, unlucky. Rory there trying to be sneaky with the referee, getting caught handling the ball outside the box. New Era, as I always tell you, are a very dangerous team from the set piece, like they've proven it today. Good block there by Shelembe, reading him too. Poison. Corner there from Maritzburg Hotspurs. Good goalkeeping there by Vinay, reading the situation there. Samson, back to Shelembe. Back to Shelembe. Poison. Poison with the shots. Hotspurs using the keeper as a fifth man here. To no great effect as of yet. Good recovery there by Poison. Good turn there by Madlala. The ever so reliable Vinay Suktu off his sticks as quickly as possible to make sure the angle is tight. Samson. Good patient build up here from Hotspurs. Unlucky Madlala. And there we have it, and there we have it. It is 10 to New Era, 6 to Hotspurs, which can only mean one thing. New Era, our current leaders, We came, we saw, we conquered. It was an interesting game of two halves, high goal scoring, great tactical approaches from the two coaches. Very, very interesting, very interesting. Well, I guess that you guys at home were right to give it a 64% win for New Era. It proved a very, very simple but complicated game for New Era because they came out flying in the first half, let it go a bit in the second half, then came back strong to make sure they solidified the results. So yeah, we are live right here on Mukulu Media from the Tonga Sports Center. It's the National Futsal League. We are back in 2026. We are back with a banger. We have just had an amazing game. I'm your beautiful commentator, Tabiso Rasindane, reporting to you live. Before I go, I need to share a bit of stats. Well, looking at the game, as we can see, just starting by the shooting accuracy, like I said, a higher shooting accuracy means more goals. This means that Hotspurs moved their shot accuracy percent by 25, which at the end of the game they had a 50% shot accuracy, which means they scored 6 goals. So it proves my theory right. Went down a bit with 58% shot accuracy in the second half from New Era. 1 yellow card on each team, 3 corners for New Era, 5 for Maritzburg Hotspurs, 26 shots on target for New Era, 15 for Maritzburg Hotspurs, 45 shots in total, 30 shots in total for Maritzburg Hotspurs, 10 goals, 6 goals. It was an amazing game, exciting. We are signing out.